Welcome back to the Fat Bastard. Remember, we'll be here next Saturday at the kiln to see what the firing has done to all the pieces of the pottery that's inside. It will be an exciting show that you do not want to miss. Dr. Meyer, we're very excited to be doing this live webcast of the firing. We understand that we have viewers from around the U.S. and other countries. Can you tell us about the importance of the virtual community?
Yeah, I mean, I think that these firings are pretty rare and sometimes inaccessible to most people. And so one thing we're trying to do, it is a campus, it's a university, and it's about education. And so one thing we're trying to do is extend the community of wood fires, perhaps people that would be interested that might not. I know it's going to one high school classroom, and those are the next generation of wood fires potentially. So we're really excited to be able to do this.
And can you tell me anything that's unusual that may have happened during this firing?
Blessedly, no. It really, I'm a little superstitious while it's still going on. Talking about a ball game in progress is a little, pushing your luck. But it's been great. We've had terrific participation by everyone. The people that I shouted to that were in School for American Crafts in New York State are now here up on the scaffolding helping. And so, it's just really, we've hit all our shifts well. The temperature's been terrific, and it's stayed that way for about 2 days. And that's what's going to allow us to do some of these things now in the firebox that we wouldn't be otherwise able to do. So we're pretty excited about it.
And can you tell us about the fire indicators?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to see one of them in a minute. I'm going to show you how we take temperatures. We have 3 different ways to tell the temperatures, aside from just experience. And most people that have fired them a lot can look in there and pretty much tell what you've got. But it's always nice to see the numbers backing up your opinion. And we are fortunate to have a thermal probe that's light sensitive, and so it can be done outside the kiln, and so it's not subject to some of the tough things that happen to probes after 3 days of being bombarded with heat. So this is, a kind of a high-tech device that we're fortunate to have, and so I'm going to show you how to use it in a minute.
All right. And can you tell us how hot the fire got in certain parts of the kiln?
Yeah, we're about 2,300 degrees Fahrenheit throughout, which is really great. It's hard to spread the heat front to back because it is the chamber that's 23 feet long. And so now we're just about even front to back, which is pretty nice. That's what we want to have. We've gotten as hot as 24 in the firebox. And, last night, my last call to the kiln from home was cautioning, don't get too hot, because you get too hot and you start fusing pieces, melting shells. And, we want to make sure we're firing our work, not the kiln,
All right. Well, thank you very much, Dr. Meyer.
Sure, thanks.
About what? The piece I... Oh, Dr. Meyer, could you talk about the piece you brought?
Yeah. This piece was part of the February firing, the last firing we did, and we've been experimenting with a Japanese technique where we pull pieces off of the shelves into the coal bed onto a bed of charcoal, and so it's store-bought charcoal that we sprinkle in and amongst the coal bed that's naturally generated by the process, and the result is, I can see a lot of viewers saying, "Wow, that's really dark." There's a lot of nuance, a lot of colors, and a lot of texture shifts in the piece that we really like. And so this is part of what we want to have happen this time. So last time I pulled this piece off of a shelf into the coal bed. It's very risky. You might break the piece. The piece has to be pretty stout. And so this time we're going to sprinkle some charcoal on the pieces and maybe knock a few smaller pieces into the coal bed. So we're going to do that right now.
Thank you. can't hear what she's saying.